Yo, yo, yo. What is up, guys? How you doing? Lovely Monday here in Melbourne, Australia. Wherever you're tuning in from, wherever you're listening from around the world. I just wanted to quickly introduce myself. If you don't know who I am, my name is Brad Gale, which you can gather from the Facebook account just there. Look, a lot of people have been reaching out to me over probably a few years now. And I guess, like, they're asking me, Brad, you need to start talking more. You need to start, recording your content. You need to start reaching out to people and adding value because you've added value into my life. So I want to see more of that. And it's come to a crunch where it's been in the making. I've really wanted to do it for a long time. And I guess it just goes hand in hand with my passion, my goal for professional speaking and want to be on stage in front of hundreds or if not thousands of people one day when I get to that level. Just to add value into people's lives. And I guess a quick story a bit about my background if you don't know me. I was in construction for probably about a good 8 to 10 years. As soon as I left high school, got asked to leave high school. I wasn't really good at it, didn't really sit well. So I played the resume game for a bit. And I was in construction doing about 80 hours per week. And I felt stuck over it, stressed. And I was good at it, but it wasn't my dream. It wasn't something that I wanted to continue doing. So having said that, I've actually put down the tools for probably a good few years now. And now what I do is I actually help people travel the world on their current budget or even less, tick items off on their bucket list, and just tick off peak life experiences. I do that as well as I work with a few other startups here in Melbourne. And I guess also, like, I help people on an everyday basis. It's my mission to help people become the best version of themselves. There's so many people that are out there running seminars and Facebook ads and dark posts and stuff like that, just basically sponsored ads on Facebook, trying to add value, but they want a large sum of money for that. And they're also talking about banking millions of dollars and investing and all that sort of stuff, which is great, but I'm not one to do that. What I want to do is, I guess, create a platform where I can help people become the best version of themselves on everyday life, something you can transfer into any industry you want to do. It might be, it might be sport, it might be relationships, it might be business, it might be just connecting with more people on everyday life. So the topic today is quite fittingly because it's my first Facebook Live in a long time. So our first official one for this section. But it's confidence is repetition. I think I put it in the description. I think I did it right. We'll check it later. But confidence is repetition. Now, what is that? What does that mean? Confidence is repetition. So many people are unconfident when they try something the first time. And excuse my grammar, I didn't finish high school, did get asked to leave and didn't do too well in English. But bear with me, I'm sure you connect the dots. Confidence is repetition. So what is that? You got so many people that are not confident when they try something for the first time. It could be riding a bike. It could be kissing a girl. It could be just kissing a guy. I don't know. It could be driving a car. You're not confident until you do it a few times. You think about the first time you went for your P's or your P plates here in Australia. You weren't that confident. Oh my God, there's a steering wheel, there's pedals, I'm bunny hopping, all that sort of stuff. Fast forward, 5, 6 months. You do that every day on the way to work. Hopefully you do have a license and you pass your P test, but your probation or your license test. Now you can go to work, you can drive, you can eat a sandwich, you can change a song, you can answer the phone, you can drop a U-turn at the same time. Why is that? You have confidence in knowing you can do it because you do it every single day. And you get to a level where it's unconscious competence. Now, I've got a few tips and tricks that I've written down here on my notepad in case I have forgotten. But a lot of people ask me, Brad, okay, so how do I guess, get confidence to start doing that thing on repetition on a daily basis? What can I do? There's a few basic things that I personally do and what I've learned in the past. And look, at the end of the day, I stress, do not get paralyzed by fear. Yeah, okay, you want to try something new, but don't get paralyzed by fear. Say yes, give it a go anyway, and then learn how to do it later. You learn and get better by doing, not reading. You can watch all the motivational videos in the world. You can watch all the self-help videos in the world, but if you're not actually doing it, you're not really improving. Yeah, it's in here, but it only retains 17% of information unless you're writing down notes. So you only learn and get better by actually doing it, and that's repetition. So in everyday life, if you want to get just general confidence in yourself, if you want to come across more confident, you got to smile more, which I honestly have a problem doing. I always look angry, so I'm just trying to smile a lot more. But get into a state of confidence. A lot of people say fake it till you make it. I don't really like that term of faking it. A lot of people do that on social media these days with filters and all that sort of stuff. On Instagram, Facebook, their life is all perfect, but really deep down it isn't. So I like to use the term act as if, and that's one of my mentors actually taught me. Act as if you know what you're doing, just like I'm doing now. So act as if you know what you're doing. So walk around with your chin up. I always got told that you never should look at the ground unless you've dropped something. You can probably write that down. Never look at the ground unless you've dropped something. So always look up. A lot of people are walking around with their phones. My phone's there. But head in the phone and all that sort of stuff. They start a conversation. Oh, hey, how you doing? That's about it. Then they go back into their phone. Have your chin up. Have open body language. You know, well, look above the crowd. Don't look down and through the crowd. Look above. Breathe a lot slower. You don't have to breathe. You know, if you're trying something for the first time, people narrow their breathing. Their shoulders go in, and they don't really look confident. And people can see it from afar. So have open body language. You know. Breathe normally. Smile. You know what I mean? Just do stuff like that. Walk 10% quicker. A lot of people are moping around these days. I don't know if it's the cold weather in Melbourne. People are just walking slow. There's nothing worse than getting stuck behind a slow walker. Like a zombie, right? The zombie apocalypse is real. It's coming. People are walking around like this on their phones. Nice and slow. But walk 10% quicker. Walk like you need to be somewhere. People follow strength. People follow leaders that want to get somewhere and are moving somewhere. So always do that. Don't stutter and don't swear. It's something I used to do a lot when I was a lot younger. I used to swear a lot because I was probably around the wrong people. But now you get to a point where if you actually are aware, have self-awareness of how you hold yourself, how you talk, and actually listen to what you're saying, you become across a lot more deliberate and a lot more confident as well. Also, lastly, have an open book. Positive self-talk, and this is probably in closing, this is what I want to stress on. Positive self-talk. I ride my mountain bike on the way to work. Well, Leon's mountain bike. I borrow his mountain bike to get to work because I sold my car last year. So I ride about 45 minutes to and from work. Rain, hail, or shine, I get it done. Rain, hail, or shine, I get it done. And on the way to work, I have positive self-talk. Depending on which company I'm going into or whatever I'm working on the day, I have positive self-talk. I'm just talking to myself on the bike when I'm riding. People look like it. People think I'm talking to myself or I'm on the phone. They don't know I've got headphones in. So don't worry about what people think. Have positive self-talk. Do it for you. Do it for your self-benefit, your personal and professional development. So I personally say I am a champion on my way to something, or I am the best at what I do. I am confident. I'm going to get this done. I'll have a great day. Today is a great day. I'm so blessed. I'm so humble. I'm so grateful. I'm so appreciative that I woke up this morning and I'm breathing. I have 2 eyes, 2 ears that work. All my limbs. You know, my heart is beating. I have food. I have income. I have shelter. Be grateful for that. And have positive self-talk. Don't use words like, oh, I'll try, I'll give it my best. Use words like, I must, I will, I'll get it done. Yeah, like, I'm going to do it. Use words like that. So try and eliminate like uncertain, less convicting words. Have conviction, have clarity when you talk. Focus on your body language, and really, once you start putting all those tips and tricks together and applying that every single day, you'll actually quickly find that, you know, people will start to notice it and go, wow, you know, how long have you been doing this for? You know, you've been doing it 3-4 years, and really, it could be your first day. It could be your first week, but they don't know that, so don't tell them. But, you know, I mean, it could be, and I used to get that a lot going into new areas and stuff like that. I went from construction to door knocking. Did door knocking for 2 years. I've never knocked a door before. I used to hang doors and build doors, but as soon as I went in there, I acted as if, and people thought, wow, this guy's been doing it for years, and asking me for tips and tricks on how to door knock. A week ago, I was with a nail gun and up a ladder. I didn't know how to door knock, but I acted as if. And there's another story that I'll go back into that and other live posts that I put up. But that's a story for another day. It's actually quite funny. But I'll leave it at that today, guys. Confidence is repetition. Act as if, get into a state, a positive mental state, have positive self-talk, and act as if, and obviously, you only learn and get better by actually doing it. So I'm assuming and hoping and praying that these Facebook Live posts will get better and better. I know they will, because I'll get it done. But at the end of the day, if this has added value, tag someone, share it with someone that can get value from this. And I'll just leave it at that for now, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.